Hey everyone, my name is Miguel Ballester and I'm one of the co-founders of Fairphone. Thanks for joining today. This is something that's more than a product launch to us, something a little bit bigger than that. It's a moment to reflect on how far we've come and where we are heading next. So let's rewind for a second, because Fairphone didn't actually start with a phone, it started with a question. What if a phone could be made differently? Not built to break, not built by harming people and planet, but made to last and made with care. That question turned into a campaign. The campaign became a movement, and the movement, it became a business. One with a mission, to prove that doing good and running a good business don't have to be at odds. And over the past decades, we've been doing something the industry said was impossible. We've built phones that are actually sustainable, phones that are modular, built to last, and made from materials that are responsibly sourced. We've extended product lifespans by giving people more freedom and more tools to make their phones last. And every time we launch a new generation, we get closer to the future we believe in. We've paid living wage bonuses to factory workers. We've sourced fair trade gold, fair cobalt, and other fair materials. We've built repair networks, take-back programs, and supply chain initiatives that the rest of the industry are yet to catch up to. And we've done all that while building phones that people actually like using. So what makes Fairphone different? For one, it's the mission and the values that guide us. It's also how we build these values into our products themselves and how we back it all up with real numbers. We've sold hundreds of thousands of Fairphones, shipped the spare parts to keep them running longer, and directly improved the lives of tens of thousands of people across our value chain. It's more than the numbers themselves. It's about what they mean. That this model works, that scale doesn't have to mean compromise for people and planet, and that we all care about what's behind our tech when we are given the choice. But we are not here just to talk about the past. We are here because of what's next. And we believe what's next is more than just a product. It's a shift, away from throwaway culture, away from over-engineering and undervaluing, away from the idea that good enough is good enough. Instead, we are moving towards something more intentional, something more durable, something more human. Everything we've learned, we've put into what we are launching today. The values we stand for, the design we are known for, the future we want to help build. This is the most complete expression of what Fairphone stands for. It's our boldest step yet, for us and for the industry that we want to change. And today we're inviting you to be part of that. So here we go. This is the next chapter in our story. You might have noticed it's just called the Fairphone, not Fairphone 6 or Fairphone Pro or anything like that. And that's a signal, a shift away from the idea that tech needs to be constantly replaced to stay relevant. It's a phone designed to last, a phone that grows with you, not one that quietly becomes obsolete the moment the next number rolls around. And we wanted the name to reflect that. Let me give you a peek into the thinking behind the Fairphone, why we made it the way we did and what we tried to solve for. Not just on launch day, but years down the line. We set out to make the most intentional phone we could, and every choice you'll see momentarily, from the materials to how the interface behaves, it all comes back to a few simple questions. What do people really need? How do we design for that without compromise? And how do we make sure that people building these devices and the planet that supports them aren't treated as invisible? That's what this phone is about. We designed it to last, to adapt, to fit your life seamlessly. and maybe most importantly, to feel good to own, in every sense of the word. Let's take a closer look.
This is the new Fairphone. Modular, powerful, and built to last. It's made for people who expect more from their tech. In this guided tour, we'll go inside the product film and break it down scene by scene. Here's what we'll explore. A clean, minimalist aesthetic designed in Europe. A whole new approach to modularity. A refined, durable, and genuinely sustainable build. Fast, reliable performance with the specs you actually care about. And a brand new feature that rethinks how and when you use your phone. Let me go back a little bit to right around here. Let's start with what's in the box. You get the Fairphone and a couple of guides to get you started. That's it. It comes in 3 colors: forest green, cloud white, and horizon black. Got an old phone? Use the same box to send it back. We'll recycle it for you. Imagined in Amsterdam, designed in Stockholm, this Fairphone is all about refined design and real-world durability. It's more compact with a bold 6.3-inch OLED screen, which you can see right here, shaped by community feedback. It's tough, military-grade tested, and backed by a 5-year warranty. And it's our fairest phone yet, packed with fair and recycled materials, made in fairer factories, and supporting better working conditions and living wages for the makers. This is a Fairphone, so you can still replace the battery, screen, speakers, and more right at home. All you need is a screwdriver and a couple of minutes of your time. This time, we're taking modularity beyond repair. You can add integrated modular accessories. The card holder, lanyard, or finger loop screw right into place and become part of your phone. Now, let's talk about performance. With the powerful Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 chipset, we gave this one everything to stay relevant for years and years. This isn't about overclocking or headline-grabbing numbers. This is about giving you the kind of performance that just works. It doesn't matter whether you're jumping between apps, gaming, or editing photos. You can get through almost 2 days on a single charge. The Fairphone launches with our version of Android 15. Clean, intuitive, and with 0 bloatware. And with over 8 years of software support, including at least 7 Android upgrades. It's engineered to stay smooth, secure, and relevant until at least 2033. Okay, the camera setup just works effortlessly. A next-gen 50-megapixel main lens with optical image stabilization keeps things sharp while handling low light beautifully. You also get a 13-megapixel ultra-wide lens and a 32-megapixel front camera with autofocus, ultra slow motion, stabilized 4K HDR videos, night mode, portrait mode. From Pro Tools to point-and-shoot ease, it's got range. Let's let the images do the talking. And then there's the all-new Lime switch. Flip it, and your Fairphone transforms. We call it Fairphone Moments, a calmer, more intentional version of your phone. This isn't just another focus mode, it's a full reset. No feeds, no pings, just the essentials. You control what stays, who gets through, and when to unplug. Stick with the preset or fine-tune it your way, so you get full Android when you need it and a calm space when you don't. So, the Fairphone is built to stay fast, look sharp, and evolve with you over time. Uniquely designed for you, now fairer than ever. In a world full of disposables, the Fairphone stands alone. It's available now across Europe. Discover more on our website, fairphone.com, or try one at a store near you.
As you saw, the Fairphone is fast, smooth, and efficient. It's a device that can handle today and still feel like new years from now. The tech's all there. You saw a camera that's sharp, responsive, and natural. It gets the shot you want, the way you want it, when you want it. Lighting, colors, contrast, everything is beautifully true to life and has real depth to it. You also saw a much more refined take on modularity. Modularity that goes beyond repair. So yes, you can still replace key parts in minutes, But now you can also customize the phone in a way that actually feels built-in, with accessories like card holders, lanyards, and finger loops, all designed to screw right into the body. And then there's something I'm personally really excited about: Fairphone Moments. A small switch, a big idea. What if with one flick, your phone could help you be in the moment? Switch to a calm space, for when you want to be present, not plugged in. And when you're ready, switch back. You're in full Android again. And that's it, the Fairphone, available now across Europe. Head to our website to learn more or to find a store near you to see it in action. You'll find a full Europe-wide list of our partners on the Where to Buy section at fairphone.com. The link is in the description below. Before I sign off, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the team at Fairphone. This phone didn't come together in a vacuum. It is the result of so many people across design, engineering, sustainability, software, operations, and across different time zones, all coming together around one shared goal: to build something better. So to everyone who had a hand in making it happen, thank you. We are so incredibly proud of what we've built. And to everyone watching right now, we honestly can't wait for you to get your hands on the Fairphone. Try it out and see how it fits in your lives. And when you do, let us know what you think. We will be hanging out in the comments here in YouTube and across our socials. So if you have questions, ideas, or just want to say hi, we are listening. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more to share about the new Fairphone. Thanks for being here.